Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer. Right into. How's everybody doing? I have been kind of racking my brains to think of something new and original to do for another video. I have a big project that I want to get started on. I'm going to hold off on saying what that is. The only problem is I'd like to expand the map a little in order to do that, and at this point I don't want to expand the map. I'm waiting for 1.5 and then I want to push out the map just a hair. Not a great amount, just enough to kind of make it, I don't know, something under there, I bet. Anyway, it's going to be a large structure. I gathered all the materials together, and then I thought, you know what, although I have a good deal of time to record today, I probably don't have enough time to record, and there goes the phone, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. It was, of course, a telemarketer wanting to... I don't know what they wanted. I really don't pay much attention to them. That's kind of neat looking. So, instead of building today, I thought I'd make a short video as I named some of the geographical features of Nuintari server that are kind of in my territory. I like doing that. I think it's a lot of fun. It makes... I don't know. If your desert has a name, I think it is neater than if it doesn't. Oh, I'm claiming that too. That is sweet looking. But the Tega you can keep. So we're gonna we just left Jelly Baby. It's that way, and we're gonna quick run up here. I should probably set my get my timer going, because this is just gonna be me talking and throwing down some signs. Wow, it's steep over here, but I did like these hills, so I'm naming them too. So, haha. Anyway, not a lot to talk about today. I am actually anxious for in anticipation of 1.5. I want to head out into the nether and get some of that quartz. That's looking really neat. And I also want to build some stuff with redstone blocks. I have a ton of redstone. Well, I have a double chest full of redstone. I don't know if... I might call this... This is probably going to end up being the Hollow Hills. I have a double chest full of redstone. It's just sitting there. Very nice. Scenic Hills. No. I'm not great at naming things. As you might have noticed by looking on any or all of my videos, I go for simple names that are descriptive enough that they will not... You won't... Oh, this is so pretty. They just say, that is such and such, and you won't get confused as... You won't confuse it with something else. Oh, that's neat too. So right now I'm just running around trying to get an idea for what the place should be called. There's lots of sheep. It's very steep. It's very craggy. There's a lot of dark spots. There's some overhangs and caves. Just trying to stir up the old juices, the imagination, trying to kind of, you know, be like, what shall I name it? What shall I name it? Kind of thing. That's very nice down there too. Another throughway. So right now we're kind of exploring, although all this stuff is already on the map, it's already on the overviewer, we're not hitting anything new, we're just hitting areas that I probably have not... Yeah, you see these hills continue on to the south, pretty far actually, where they spread out according to the overviewer. And they go almost to the shore down there. So I'm going to name them the north. These are going to be the north something. I think that's south. F3. Yeah. So... Barrier Hills it is, because they actually do form a barrier between the east and the west. They run almost all the way down to the sea in the south, so we're going to call this the North Barrier Hills. And I'm not going to do anything fancy to hide the signs, I don't think. I do want them in a spot. POI, and we're doing these info as opposed to sites. Oops. Dang it. Must learn to type. There we go. North Barrier Hills. Woohoo! So, that names this little section of the hills. The rest of the south is out of my territory. It's closer to Stormgren. Oh, wow. And they do form a barrier, don't they? Of course, I could have named that the same one, the same hills I could learn to talk. I could have named the hills between Jelly Baby and... Whoa. Okay, not that way. Between Jelly Baby and Mayberry, the barrier hills, too, because they did form kind of a barrier, although we found a pass through them. Man. Gotta watch our step in this place, don't we? Big time. How did I get up here? Well, we're going back down this way, however I got up here. These are really nice looking. This taiga I consider out of my territory, kind of. I mean, it's unclaimed, obviously, but... No, that's that pass-through. We'll just go back through there, I think. See, I think that's cool looking. That looks like it goes deeper into the hill. Oh, and there's a creeper. Oh, there's two creepers. Alright, well, we'll just head out the other way, the way we came in, won't we? Oh, dang it. This is not going to be easy. And all I've got is carrots, which is... I don't know what I did with my cooked steak. I dropped it off somewhere to make room. So now we're going around the south side of the hills. I need to name this desert that Jelly Baby's in. Alright, so while we get there... It's interesting. Yeah, I'm hearing them. They must be underground. Oh, okay, duh. Spiders, too. Oh, there he is. He's going to come right out in the sunlight to get me. Are you burning, guy? Are you on fire? What can I do? Let me help you. Let me put the fire out. Come here. Well, that's a shame. He died. Yeah, just another dark underpass. I know that helps almost not at all. Ooh, there's an actual cave down here. This is not going to be a caving episode. I'm already 5 minutes in. I've named one thing. Just peeking down in here to see if there's anything good. There's not. I was hoping for a spawner, and there might be one somewhere, but... Alright, I'm going to pause the video while we head off into a spot in the hills and I think about this. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Just coming up with names. Although, since Jelly Baby is on the edge of this desert, I think we're going to name this... the Doctor's Desert. Not terribly original, but at least interesting. That's next, the swamp. Ah, my gosh. I gotta watch where I'm walking, don't I? Sorry about that. Those hills over there connect up with the hills that run between Mayberry and I really, you know, and I'm thinking I should have renamed, instead of the Great Barrier Hills or the North Barrier Hills, I probably should have named that the some kind of rugged hill, something like that. It's got some neat looking stuff in it. This swamp is small and there's nothing in it. Not even many slimes. Now, in the old server, I named one Mushroom Swamp, and then I started trying to get the mushrooms really to grow. But I don't know if that's going to work here. It's also next to Jelly Baby. Sonic Screwdriver Swamp. Oh, that's starting to create a theme that is, we're going to annoy the living everything out of people. So we're going to do a little, oh wow. Look at that glitch. There's a heck of a ravine down there. And mines, apparently. What a mess. Alright, give me a few minutes. We're going to figure something out. Well, there's a ravine directly under this swamp. I went down a hair and lit it up. I don't know if that's going to be good enough to... Wow, it's like... There's a lot of it. Okay, there's also a lot of clay in this swamp, it looks like. So I guess we'll go for something simple. Wow. And a lot of mobs, apparently, too. Whew. Scary. Yeah. pissed. Anyway, sorry. Let's see. A clay bottom mire. That works. Oops. There are some nasties in here. Okay, so working our way back towards the east. And I already looked in here, and it's just stone. There's another hole. Look at this. I guess it doesn't go anywhere. It's just kind of a hole. Alright. That's good enough. I will be back momentarily. Alright, we're in this jungle. Also not terribly just off the edge of Jelly Baby. I'm thinking about calling it Monsoon's Edge. I don't know why. I just kind of like the sound of that. I'm going to name the other jungle between Jelly Baby and Mayberry. I'm going to name that one the North Storm Jungle, as the southern half is where Stormgren lives. So that's kind of a tribute to him as well. So we're about... Let me go this way a little bit. I'm trying to get close to the center of the jungle. And then find a nice tree. Sorry. Find a nice tree just to stuff this sign onto. And I think this is the spot right here. Actually, that's the spot right there. I hope these are going to work. What are we going to call this? Yeah, I can fit it. Monsoon's Edge Jungle. Alright. There's Super Electron. Say hey to her. And we're going to then move on. So I will, once we get to the Rugged Highlands, which is where our next stop, I will start recording again. Okay, I've been forgetting to hit record, sorry. The Rugged Highlands have been named. I got up on that hill right up there, or one of them, and stuck a sign up. Not exactly where I wanted it, but, you know. I've also named that the North Storm Jungle. That jungle goes all the way down to Stormgren's territory, and so it's named in honor of him. Ooh. Seems only fair. I'm trying to find my way. There's a little coastal forest that's not part of either of the jungles. I'm trying to get there before dark. And we shall see. Sorry, I've been forgetting to hit record. That looks neat. I've not been over in these areas at all yet, so I don't know this territory well. I'm thinking that this is going to lead me over there. Be careful, I've already taken a couple of little falls that scared me. Okay, there it is. Once I find a spot to put the sign, I'll try to remember to record this time. Okay, and I'm back. I have an awful time thinking of neat names, but South Coast Forests. The actual forest itself is to the coast is to the north. This thing runs along it for quite some ways. And I think that will do. I need to jot that down. Next we're going to head back to Mayberry. I've already named the jungle there, so that's dealt with. I'm not going to bother with this little river. At least not today. Maybe sometime soon, but we shall see. In the meantime, I'm going to pause again. Keep looking for caves. I'm so dumb. I'm going to pause the video again, and once we move on to something else, I will start recording again. Darn it. Forgot to hit record again. Here we are. I've named this area the Riven Plains. I'm just going to run away from that creeper, because he's a dick. Kind of after the game Riven. I don't know if any of y'all have played it. It was an old game. It was back in the 80s or the early 90s, actually. It was the sequel to Myst, M-Y-S-T, which is where I got my idea to name up there the Mistwood. So, I don't know where that came from. So this time when I actually put down the sign, you'll be there. Okay, we're in the middle of the woods. You can still see the plains kind of out of the edge of my vision. But this will do. Mistwood. Cool, I'm liking that. Let's see, let me mark it off my little list here. And then we're going to head towards, there's hills right there. Those are my hills. That's where I first settled down. See, we're not terribly far from river here, or a river actually. I don't believe this is Sugarcane River. Oh, yeah, it is an edge of it. That's weird. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm gonna pause again. I've got to figure out where to put this sign in those hills. Okay, I think I got it. As you can see my home on the side of the hills. I think I'm gonna name this one just Ryder Hills, or Ryder's Hills. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. But this is the video we're making, and this is how it's gonna go. So, I'm in the wrong place. I gotta get the other side of that neat looking thing. That's cool. You know, what's neat, I don't know if I've mentioned it in another video or not, I stumbled across this spot first, and did a very short, like 5-second recording of it when I was first recording, when I first came into the area, when I was first looking for my village, and ended up forgetting all about that until, oh, we'll put it right on this tree, until recently when I stumbled across it again when I was working on the road. So, cool story, bro. Yeah, I know. Poopy. There we go, done and done. We're gonna go across, back up through my area. We're gonna do the plane there, and what else? And there's a spot that I definitely want to at least name. It's not really a different geographical spot, but it stands out on the map very vividly. So I'm gonna give it a name. It's actually in the misguiding forest. And then we've only got a couple more, and we will be done. And I hope this hasn't been too dull a video. Lately I've been having some trouble just figuring out what kind of stuff I want to record. I feel like I haven't done it all by any means, but I've done a lot, and I need actually some ideas. So if there is something that y'all would like to see, or that you would have an interest in, let me know. And I will see if I can either build it, or, I'm kind of stealing Matt's idea, Scody Garbitas' idea of, tell me what you want to see me build. But again, right now I'm just running low on ideas for videos. I've still got a lot of ideas for builds and that kind of thing, but building the same tower in several different places doesn't strike me as good entertainment. And I'm going to try to do some more caving eventually, but at this time, I could use some ideas. So let me know. All right, and that's enough for this service announcement. I got to figure out where this sign's going to go. So give me just a moment. Alrighty, that did not take long. I feel like I hacked up a lung there. I did a little coughing, which wasn't terribly pleasant. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I like to kind of tuck these away in places where they're not going to be terribly Pleasant Plains. This is where Pleasantville is, I guess I should say. Now, I might need some of this stuff. So, a lot of the areas, I've put down a lot of sugarcane in little areas like that it'll look kind of nice. And I need to put some on that sand though, actually, because quite honestly, that's its purpose, isn't it? Actually, let's do this. Yeah. Got a dozen. I think I'm gonna need them in order to place this. Oh yeah, we'll go there. That's fine. That's where the sign is. So now up in this general vicinity, this is where Adam and I originally went searching to make another town, to make what ended up being Baglamarsh. Was gonna go in. Oh, it's almost dark already. Damn it. Was gonna go in that swamp, in the worthless swamp down there, give it some worth. But unfortunately, the only zombie spawner that we found, here's what I'm wanting to name actually. We're just going to stick a sign right here, quick. I guess I won't need to go underwater to do this, although it would look better if it was centered right down here into I'm going to call this the blue hole. Good God. Wait a minute. No. If we're going to do this right in the middle of the water, we really need to be planning ahead here so I don't drown again. Yeah, I think I mentioned that I drowned in Feed the Beast. My 12th death, which was very annoying. Oh God, that's clay. I am in trouble. Okay, no, I'm okay. You can hold your breath a lot longer in 1.5 1.47 than you can in 1.42. There we go. Alright. So I was thinking I would put the sign right down here in the bottom, where it's kind of out of the way. Ooh, I gotta make sure I got breath. There we go. POI info. Oh no! What the heck? Alright. Okay. Wow, that was scary. I apparently lost my connection at some point. I wasn't drowning down here, but I was not in a good place. I had not placed these, and God, this is scary. I need to quick do this and get out of here. I've drowned before because I lost connection, that kind of thing, and I did not like it. Okay, POI info. Blue. Done and done. Okay, let's grab a breath and just swim up. With the old computer, I've told the story probably 100 times. I didn't lose a connection, but ooh, I'm actually shook up. The game thought I was still playing when I wasn't. Well, it was showing me it was playing when I wasn't, and I drowned that way, which really ticked me off. That was 1.3, I think. Okay, we're going to have to do a little looking at the map and planning again to figure out... Oh, I forgot about this awful, awful part of the Pleasant Plains. Here's our sheep farm. I don't know if I've shown this since I originally built it, but the sheep are doing well. Haven't lost any. A few people have bred up a few of the sheep in order to make more colors. I have two. I did red and black for the prank on Sean, and later on to produce more of those two colors in order so that I could... the pink. Yeah, I didn't breed the pink up. I didn't need as much. More colors for the Valley of the Kings. So I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to figure out where we're heading next. Okay, we're back. We are east of Greyhawk, and I'm going to continue with the Greyhawk theme here. Ooh. Great Cairn Hills. Alright, and we should be able to continue on east to the swamp there, which... Well, one is the Mist Wood, but this is going to be the Mist Marsh. That's also named after... Okay, there's a ways to go. Alright, I'm going to stop the video again. I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we go. Whoops. There we go, the Mist Marsh. There is a witch's hut out here. I took it over, and I think I pulled all the light out of it, but I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't hold a candle to Kalumi and Puka's witch's hut that they've set up, but it is a little mini ravine. Neat. It is a witch's hut. I used it for shelter when I was out here. What's I doing out here? Gosh, I don't even remember. Looking for lily pads or clay or something. I don't know. Anyway, heading back to the village of Greyhawk. There's the Great Cairn Hills. I need... Oh my gosh. Wow. I was not expecting to see obsidian. That's kind of creepy. Let's find a safe spot. God, there is not one. Okay, hold on. Come here. There's my safe spot. Sorry, distracted. What the... Okay, fine. 9 works. Sorry about that. Yeah, seeing obsidian, I thought there'd be either a cave or a ravine or something, and seeing obsidian scared the living... Yeah, it scared me a little bit. Alright, let's get my carrots back on the bar. Let's eat something, and then we're going to head out. And it's only noon, so I've got plenty of time. I'll be back. Stopping for a moment in the Great Cairn Hills, because, wow. I mean, that's weird, but it's just pretty. Pretty little area. Chicken Valley. No, I'm not naming it. Just thought it was kind of pretty, so I thought I would film it. That's it. I'll be back. Here's another really cool looking view. Misguiding Forest is that way, I think. Right here's our sign. Ta-da! Whoa, whoa. Oh, wow. These hills are just cool. I think the extreme hills are some of the neatest, the very neatest of the biomes, just because, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But you got all these crazy peaks. The floating dirt doesn't really do much for me, but peaks and tall mountaintops and just all the neatest stuff, in my opinion, happens in these things. Sorry. Naming the river next to the village of Greyhawk. And now we're going to head up here. Let me find my spot I want to put it. There's a little plains area here. Okay. And I got my numbers. Be right back. I placed this and then I forgot to let y'all take a look at it real quick. Oh wow, I'm getting hungry. I'm out here in the dark. This is not my favorite kind of thing. There, as you can see, we named it the Porcine Plains. And these plains actually extend. I'm looking away. Don't be stupid. That's okay. They actually extend further north, but I'm only naming the little part here near Greyhawk because there seems to be a great number of pigs out here. And as a matter of fact, I should probably breed them up so there's just a ton of pigs in the area. Alright, we're back. Ooh, darn it, left that thing up. Sorry about that. That's it for now. I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's where we're going to call it an episode. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I will talk to y'all next time.